Hapa tuko pamoja na county assembly na members of executive. We are trying to condemn whatever what is happening on land matters within Taita Taveta County. And this is a joint press statement done by both the executive and county assembly. Land in Taita Taveta County has become a highly contested and competitive resource. Evictions have already taken place at Batam Sambweni in Voi and Kachero in Taveta. There are also impending evictions in St. Agnes and NTCA in Voi, as well as in Machungwani in Taveta, which is currently before the court. As a result, the residents of Taita Taveta are restless. The leadership of the county government of Taita Taveta has received with deep concern and strong condemnation reports of an impending eviction targeting residents of St. Agnes area in Voi sub-county. We wish to categorically state that this planned action is unacceptable, unjustified, and as such will not be tolerated. These are families, some of whom have lived in this land for generations. They have built homes, educated their children, and contributed to the social and economic development of Voi. To treat them as disposable and to plan their displacement without compassion is not only inhuman and immoral, but also an assault on the very values we claim to uphold. What is particularly disturbing is that this eviction is being pursued by religious institutions, an entity that should stand as a beacon of justice, mercy, and human dignity. Instead, it has chosen to align itself with impunity and oppression, turning against the very people it ought to protect. This is not only hypocritical, but morally bankrupt. Political issues. Number one, St. Agnes. These impending evictions have gone through all legal avenues, including courts. However, the court processes sanctifies titles and do not listen to historical injustice. We have made attempts to address the matter on humanitarian grounds, but this has been rejected. For this reason, as your elected leaders, we declare that no one is to be evicted. Enough is enough. Our decision to choose peace and maintain an open door policy should never be mistaken for cowardice or weakness. Our choice of peace has always been deliberate, guided by the desire to protect and advance the interests of the residents of Taita Taveta. Number two, Taveta. Mikocheni, Kachero, Machungwani, and other targeted areas. We know Taveta is being eyed by many. The locals have no titles, and the greed is being displayed at its worst. Titles and maps are being prepared without following due process. The law has been thrown out of the window, and those responsible are acting with impunity, disregarding even the legal avenues available. As your elected leaders, we say imetosha. Imetosha. We want to develop and prosper. Yes, but not at the altar of humiliation and the barbaric treatment of our residents. It's a no, no. We therefore state as follows. We strongly oppose and unequivocally reject any attempt to forcibly evict residents from St. Agnes or any part of Taita Taveta County, particularly where such actions are carried out without compassion or regard for basic humanitarian principles. We demand the immediate suspension of all planned evictions and insist that no action be taken until a comprehensive and inclusive dispute resolution process is undertaken. Number three, we call upon the religious institutions involved to cease and desist and to reflect on its moral and ethical responsibility to the people. Number four, we reaffirm the county government's unwavering commitment to defending the rights, dignity, and security of every resident of Taita Taveta County. that is not a favor, it is our mandate, and we will execute it without fear or favor. We have chosen peaceful coexistence because it is the right and honorable thing to do. But our choice of accommodation should never be mistaken for weakness. It is a peace born of strength, of love for our people, and of the unwavering conviction that justice, not only based on titles, but also on comprehensive in scope, must prevail in Taita Taveta County. Let it also be clear to all who might wish to take advantage of our people. Taita Taveta is not a soft target. We will resist all forms of land injustice and displacement, whether they come from private individuals, corporate actors, or religious institutions, hiding behind veils of righteousness while perpetrating cruelty. We stand in total solidarity with the residents of St. Agnes and all threatened in Taita Taveta at large. We will not abandon them. We will not be silent. We choose justice over impunity, people over power or privilege, and dignity over doctrine. And at the same time, I'm requesting national government, if possible, to do mass transfer to all the officers who are working in land from the national government. They have really disorganized us. And whoever is taking the land at Wangala Ranch, the 2,000 acres, I'm asking my officers immediately to go to the register and seize from him registering as his own land. We have got an industry we want to place in that area. And Taita Taveta, we cannot allow our land while we want to create industries like other counties in the country, but our land is being targeted by individuals. So this behavior has to stop henceforth. Thank you, Governor Taita Taveta. Wananchi wengi Taita Taveta sahii hawalali, wana wasiwasi, hawajui ni nani kesho ambaye atakuja kuwatoa hapo mali ambao wamezaliwa na wameishi hapo. Sisi tunakubali kila mtu, so long as mtu ameingia kihaki, kisheria, hatuna tabu, maanake sisi ni watu wa amani, ni watu wa amani na tunapenda watu, lakini watu waje na heshima, sio kutuvunjia majumba ya watu. Mtu amekaa hapo miaka na mikaka anavunjiwa manyumba. Wengine wanashirikiana na haswa na maofisa wa mashamba lands kutoka serikali kuu hapa Taita na Taveta, wanatafuta title deeds huko Nairobi, wakija hapa wanafukuza wananchi. Hilo ndio tunalikataa. Mtu akisema anakuja kwa haki na wameelewana, hatuna tatizo lolote, Mkenya yote tutamkaribia, lakini asija akitumia uwerevu, ukora kwa kudhulumu wananchi wa Taita na Taveta. Hata zile land zote, na nimeoda maafisa wangu waende kila pembe ya Taita na Taveta wajue status ya hii county, na nawaomba pia wenyeji wa Taita na Taveta, mtu yoyote ambaye anakuja na anachukua mashamba yenu bila kumjua, hamjawahi kumuona, hata ametoka na title deed kutoka Nairobi, huyo mtu tafuteni viboko vya miba na mwarande na mwambeni atumie ile njia inatakana kama anatakana shamba. Hatujakataa, bali kile kitendo cha kufurisha watu bila hata taarifa, mtu anakuja tu na karatasi title deed na kufukuza. Na tunaomba wale ambao wanafanya kazi kwa mashamba kwa serikali kuu, wakati wanafanya hizi shughuli, tafadhali shirikisheni hawa ndugu zetu ambao wanafanya kwa kaunti.